wanted to show you guys this old sewing machine cabinet that I have. I've had it for years and it's just kind of set around like this. And I was looking at it the other day and I thought, you know, instead of getting rid of it, because it's good and sturdy, good strong material, good and thick material, I thought about why not try to refurbish it. Sorry about the traffic, guys. Why not try to refurbish it and make it something modern, something that's usable? It's a good solid piece of furniture, and to me it'd be a sin to just throw it away. I mean, it's not broken, it's not wobbly. Back then when they made stuff like this, furniture was made to last. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try to just refurbish it. And well, I have some ideas. You guys are welcome to go with me on the journey of refurbishing it. Okay, so we got the first part off. Alright, we've gotten this far. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I tried to sand off most of the shiny crap off from it, so it'd take a paint. Anyway, I got to dust it off now. Start cleaning it and trying to get it put together. I got the top glued, or had the glue on the top, and getting ready to slap her together. Now I'm fixing to screw all the anchors in that I made for it, and this will connect the bottom to the new top and keep it sturdy. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I got the top back on, but the new braces in, sanded down most of the shiny part off here, but it's still got a little bit of sanding to do. So next step is to sand the top and then part of the legs, and then we can start painting or whatever I'm going to do with it. Alright, well, it seems to be good and dry this morning, and it's really sturdy. So this is how far I've gotten on it. I took this bottom part off, took the handle off. I gotta take the handle back off before we do some painting. I'm hoping this comes out good, because what I'm gonna try on the top of it I have never done before, so we'll see. I've got all the dust, sanded particles, all of that off from it. So, and I went and got Celts paint, base paint. Then I bought antique white, and I got off-white paint, and I mixed it with Celts. And we're just gonna pour some on there. Alright. Then we're just going to kind of spread it around, cover the whole top, but we want it really wet. I'm working with one hand, guys, so if I have to keep stopping every few minutes, I'm sorry. But anyway, you get the idea. Pour the white paint on and let's get it spread out. Okay, so now what we want to do is just give it a little bit. You don't want it to dry too fast, but you want to give it a little bit to self-level out. Okay, the next step, I took a piece of embroidery string and I'm soaking it in black paint. And then you want to pull that up. And now we're going to do this. See if it works. Just let it set for a minute. Well, I had to, all right. All right, well, you guys get the idea. Here we are this far. And what I've got to do is I've got to let it dry a little bit and let it self-level a little bit. And then we'll come back and do the next step. I'm hoping this comes out right. This is my first time ever doing this. All right, guys, it's pretty dry now. Now we're going to do the next step. And what we're going to need is a glass with half a cup of water. We need a glass, we need 2 tablespoons of dish soap. And I'm going to need to put some black paint in there. So, all right, I got some black paint mixed with the water and the soap. Then you want to take a straw and put in it. Go over your table. This is going to be kind of hard for me to do, having to hold this and do all this at the same time. So just bear with me. You blow on the straw. Now we just have to wait for all the bubbles to pop and start to dry, and then we can go to our next step. The bubbles have popped. Now we got to do is wait for it to dry, which is going to be about an hour or so. What do you guys think so far? Got a long way to go with, these are my ideals, so hopefully they work. All right, guys, we're ready to start the next step. I set it up on the table to get it up off the floor. So now I've got to, still got water dripping everywhere. I got my blue paint open, and now I've got to paint this blue. So all right, we got the front part painted blue, and then we got to go to our next step, but I have to wait for this to dry. Okay guys, now this part is kind of a very quickly, have to do it very quickly, and I can only do it in sections, so I'm going to start with this middle part. I'm going to put Elmer's glue on it. Wish I had a bigger brush to do this. I have to do this before the glue dries. You do not want your glue dry. I'm going to have to probably do this in sections to get it to look right. Or to go over that again just to make sure. I got to go from that. I got to get the paint on there very quickly. Over the glue. Doesn't have to be perfect. As smooth as you can. Of course, that's not really going to matter, but it still just makes the piece look better. Right. All right, now. Slide the lid on that so it don't dry out. Now, we have to take a hair dryer and dry it. See how it's opening up, making it look like cracks? You want your dryer on hot, on high heat, because when you start to dry the glue and the paint together, it separates them. Your glue stretches and pulls your paint apart. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to try to, now that you guys saw what I'm doing, I'm going to try to get the rest of it done real quick so we can move on to the next step. Well, here's what the front looks like. Always remember that this will crack. See, I painted this way. That's why the cracks went that way. These will crack in whichever direction you paint that. See, like here I went back and forth, and here I went up and down. But it still looks really good. Alright guys, I'm kind of pooped because this has already been a 2-day project. So I'm going to give it up for the night and we'll finish it off tomorrow. There's still a little to do. Alright, now I'm spraying the top with a clear coat. I have to wait till the wind dies down. Every time I get ready to spray, the wind comes up. And when I'm not spraying, the wind dies down. See? Alright. But this is just a clear coat. And what this is basically for is to seal the paint job that I did on the top. So when I get ready to put a polyurethane layer on it, it doesn't wipe off any of the paint. The paint won't come off. Alright guys, she's done and ready for use. So what do you think? I really like the way it came out. And it's going to look a little more modern. Okay, there it is. What do you think? I've got it set in front of my fireplace and TV right now. This is not where it's going to go, but I'm just kind of setting it here to show you guys. Let's turn this overhead light off so you can get a look at with just the lamp. I think it come out really nice. I really like it. And I love that top. Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a process, but I really like the way it came out. And now it don't have to stay hid in the storage room. I can bring it out and display it again. Thanks guys for watching.